Hi, I'm Doug Sleeter. I'm so excited about this summer's 9-city Small Business Technology Roadshow coming to a city near you during July and August. I hope you'll join me, Randy Johnston, and some of the best small business technology developers in this one-day event where we'll show you new ways to improve your business and work collaboratively with your accountant. We'll talk about the latest innovations in cloud, mobile, and connected solutions that change everything about how you'll work in the future. When I talk about the paradigm shifts in finance and accounting technology, I'm talking about a combination of trends that we're seeing in the marketplace and how they're going to change both the clients' businesses and the accounting business here into the future. What I start with is this concept of the old world, and I have a whole series where I really drill into this slide here. So what we're really talking about is an old world where the client and the accountant have their offices with their LANs and desktops and servers and a lot of expensive equipment and copies of data on the accountant's side that exist in the client's side. These things end up being quite inefficient, even though it's where we've lived in this old world for 20, 30 years now. The new world we see emerging is one whereby we put data into the cloud, where I'll assert is more secure than it is on the desktop. And in our series, I talk about why I think that's true. And this new world also allows the clients to do more of what they do well, which is focus on running the business, whereas the accountants can focus on what they do well and actually expand the types of services they can provide to their clients. So one of the big goals here is to provide what we call a collaboration between the accountant and client, whereby each, by doing what they do well, there's this collaborative nature of working on the data that is so important to that small business owner, both the compliance data, but also all of the data that is required to efficiently operate the business. This process of chunkifying the business process is where I see a trend towards from all-in-one systems where you buy one piece of software from one vendor and one phone call for the support becomes a multi-vendor situation where there's add-ons to QuickBooks is one example where you buy an add-on to do various vertical specific business processes, or payroll would be a chunk as well, or e-commerce shopping carts. Those are chunks in the business systems. So when I talk about chunkification, that's really the kinds of things I'm talking about. The zero entry concept really is talking about persistent connections between cloud-based chunks. And again, I spend a lot of time, this slide that you see in front of you is, several pieces of the chunks connecting together so that with one piece of data entry, maybe at the person who puts their order into the e-commerce shopping cart becomes an order that goes all the way through into the accounting system and the selling company, and the bookkeeper never really did any data entry. So these are the kinds of concepts we talk about in these paradigm shifts that we see going, from paper documents in filing cabinets to digital documents in web vaults attached to transactions in the general ledger and even in the CRM, from interbill, pay bill to digital invoices and email approvals. These paradigm shifts that really change everything for the small business owner and for the accountant. I promise you this one-day experience will deliver huge benefits for you and your company for years to come.